I want to teach myself to swim, I hear you cry. Well, then you've got to learn the acronym BLAPT. Let's learn what each of those letters mean. So the first one is B, and that means body position. So what I mean by that is we need to focus on having our body position nice and long and stretched out. You want to be as streamlined as possible, just like you see here. Being streamlined in the water makes you a lot more efficient. So you can practice this by doing push-offs from the wall, like I'm doing. So keep your arms in front, put your face in before you push off, with your eyes looking right down at the bottom, and then you're just going to push off from the wall. Okay, we're going to do it in real time. Arms in front, hands on top of each other, eyes looking down, blowing bubbles, and you're going to push off in a streamlined position. This position is the basis of all swimming strokes. Practice over and over again, pushing glides. The next letter is L, and that stands for legs. So no matter what stroke you're practicing, first, if it's front crawl, you're going to practice doing a front crawl kick. Wouldn't start with the arms and then the legs. It's always legs before arms. So a great way to practice doing your leg kicks is to hold onto the side of the pool, put your face in, practicing body position and kicking your legs up and down like this. You want to keep your legs nice and straight, kicking from the hips all the way down to your floppy feet. Kicking helps you to be buoyant and balanced in the water. You don't have to kick that hard, just kick nice and gently and you'll still move. Another way to practice your kicks is using a kickboard. I would only suggest using a kickboard if you're not a complete beginner. It would just be like holding the wall except you're moving. So you grab the kickboard and you push off, face in the water, eyes looking down, and kick from your hips down to your floppy feet. Getting the kicks right is just practice. The next letter is A, and this stands for arms. So now you've got your body position correct and you've got your legs correct, you want to focus on your arm strokes. For this demonstration, I'm doing front crawl arm strokes. In front crawl, your arms go round a bit like a windmill. One in and one out, pushing the water behind you to move forwards. You want to practice bending your elbows over the water. It's going to help you go from side to side like you can see here. And this is important when it comes to breathing to the side, which is the next step. So you want to practice rotating your body from side to side as much as possible, pushing the water back and over the top. Great, if you've got this far, let's keep going. So you may have guessed it, the next letter is B, for breathing. Again, we're using front crawl as the example for this. I get a lot of questions on how to breathe in front crawl, and I'll do that in another video. But for now, let's focus on the acronym and what we need to learn. So if you remember, I just told you that your body position rolling from side to side is going to help with this step. So hopefully if you've practiced all the other steps before this, then this step should become easier. As before, you can actually use a kickboard, especially if you're not a complete beginner. Another great way I like to teach people how to breathe is to actually go onto your back to take a breath. You're going to kick as normal, use your arms, and then you're going to rotate onto your back when you need to take a breath. You need to practice keeping your head position in the water the whole time. So try your best not to raise your head out of the water when you're trying to go on your back. So do your kicks, do your arms, and then rotate onto your back to take a breath. Once you can comfortably do that, you'll then be able to bring it back to just the side breathing. So just bringing your head to the side to take a breath and then putting your face back in the water. And can you guess what the last letter is for? It is for timing. So that is timing everything together so that you can get a breath and do many lengths of whatever stroke it is. Timing is basically the rhythm of the swim stroke. So for front crawl, it's kicking, arm strokes, and then breathing to the side. For breaststroke, the timing is pull, breathe, kick, glide. So as you can see, with each stroke, they have their own timing. So just to recap, body position, legs, arms, breathing, and timing. If you found this video helpful, then please subscribe and give me a thumbs up.